Hi, I know it's been some time since we've seen the last Monsterverse episode, but this is going to be a small segment, and we're just gonna call it episode 4, just a short version. Most of the art in this video was done by Howey. He's a really cool bloke who offered to do some of the art for this episode, and he's also on Fiverr, so if you want him to draw something in his style, go check him out. Thank you so much, Howey, for offering to do some of the art for this episode. You're freaking amazing. So, without further ado, let's get into this very short episode. Godzilla's face is still for a moment, only a fleeting time before horror and recognition set in. Without another moment to spare, he charges at the atrocity, the metal version of himself.
Ghidorah.
It's Poe to you, lizard. For my brothers, I'm gonna kick the scales off your fat ass.
Mothra and Marley are still a long distance away, blending in with their surroundings. They wouldn't have to try very hard anyways, since the humans and everyone else is too preoccupied in watching the battle unfold. Mothra had seen when Godzilla almost killed Kong. She'd witnessed what seemed like hours, Kong laying lifeless as the humans scurried around him. Miss Mothra!
What?
You can heal your friend! Marley was right. Mothra could, but if Godzilla needed a revive, she would be all out of healing energy. Giving her life force is taxing, and short of killing herself to give the ultimate dose of power, she would be totally drained to heal someone back from near death. What should she do? Seeing Godzilla fight that monster, or seeing it beat the daylights out of him, she knows Godzilla would need her, but he's killed so many. Kong can't regenerate, not to Mothra's knowledge, and he's such a pure soul who has the same vision as her. Mothra furls her wings in distress. Miss Mothra? I can't. Why? It's not. A bright light explodes over the debris-laden terrain. Mothra's antennae stand up alert. Kong is alive and up again. Mothra and Marley cheer, and then remember they are to be quiet. He's gonna be okay. Mothra smiles, seeing Kong roar with vigor. However, her smile quickly falls away when she hears Godzilla cry out in pain. Godzilla's body is tumbling like a heavy rock down a slippery hill. Mechagodzilla, aka Ghidorah, is unleashing all the vengeance he's stored up for all this time.
You thought you were hot shit, didn't you?
Mechagodzilla kicks Godzilla in the ribs. Godzilla can't breathe.
Thought you had that big dick energy, didn't you?
Another kick to the face followed by a punch as Godzilla's body bounces off the ground. Kong joins the fight as Godzilla is about to get crispy fried by Mechagodzilla.
You took everything from me.
What are you even talking about? I don't even know you.
Wait. Wrong line.
Poe feels like an individual, overpowered soul within this machinery, but the pain of losing his brothers feels as though it had just happened. The pain fueled the rage he felt, and the loneliness extended his need for vengeance. He felt like he had only been talking to them just yesterday. He remembered how they'd always joke together, share their sadnesses with each other, share their victories. He recalled how Jin, his middle brother, would always keep them together, and Ka, always willing to challenge Jin, always looking out for him, and Poe. With every memory he had of his brothers, the pain grew more severe, knowing that he would never ever see them again, never feel them again. You want to go home?
Poe, not now.
That's what's really bothering you, isn't it? Ever since the last fight, you feel like you're no longer equipped for this job. You feel like you no longer have a place here anymore. Is that it?
Is that true, Jin? This planet used to be a paradise. And it kills me seeing it ripped from us just to be turned into this.
We can learn to live with it.
That's a pipe dream, Poe, when you know it.
Is it really? Guys, we can do anything! It's us against the world! 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 It's us against the world!
It's not fair. We did nothing to you.
Kong got his axe and swung at Mechagodzilla, who threw him violently to the side.
What are you talking about? You destroyed the planet and acted like you owned the place.
We do own the place. We picked up this planet before you were a drop of jizz in your dad's pop rocks.
Kong attacks once more, but Poe keeps him at bay.
You will die. You already did.
Oh, don't give me that anime shit.
Godzilla lights up Kong's axe with his atomic breath, and while all of this is going down, the kaiju down in the hollow earth at the Slimy Mustache pub sit in silence, some tense and on the edge of their rock chairs.
Is it just me, or is this fight going faster than usual?
Back above ground, Kong puts the finishing touches on slicing up Mechagodzilla like melted cheese.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's... Holy shit. And that's how you do it!
Godzilla slowly gets up and watches Kong cheer, and the humans celebrate. He rolls his eyes, not wanting to admit that he almost died. The Silkfly kaiju, who'd been recording the whole time, flies in front of an almost broken Godzilla. Meanwhile, the last remnants of Poe's soul and the last of Ghidorah descends into a dark hole of nothingness. The Silkfly buzzes near Godzilla.
Gojira! How do you feel? How the fuck do you think I feel? Get your big ass bitch ass out my face! But, Godzilla, your friends on the hollow earth!
Ow! Screams everyone down at the Slimy Mustache pub with disappointment, but yet with no surprise.
Well, that's a wrap, everyone. I want to close up.
On the surface, wiping the rest of the bug slime off his foot, all Godzilla can think about is making his way back into the ocean to cool his gills and his body. It's throbbing all over. Kong whips up to seemingly stand at attention as Godzilla gets near. Something inside Godzilla tickles, knowing that Kong is afraid of him. Godzilla watches Kong tighten the grip on the axe. Godzilla looks at the axe without any head movement and then at Kong.
You really want to do that again?
Kong falters.
Look.
Kong drops the axe.
You owe me anyway. If it had not been for me, you would have been gone. I would have been fine. After all, I can regenerate fairly quickly. Can you? All I'm saying is that we need each other. Well, to keep this world safe we do. We make a good team, and that means I'm not gonna bow down. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about your touchy-feely thoughts. We don't make a good team. You make a good pet.
Kong's face tightens.
And when you start to feel your little wee-wee grow, despite how hard it is for you, I want you to actually think and remember that without my atomic breath, you would just be a giant ape with an axe made out of the fucking backbone of one of my relatives. So please, spare me your egotistical speech. It's not a road that you want to go down with me, son.
As Godzilla is about to walk away, something in him made him turn around. He smiles sinisterly as he looks once more at Kong.
Did you hear what I said?
Kong blinks rapidly, confused.
What?
Godzilla smiles mischievously and confidently, and takes 2 steps in Kong's direction, while his side of his body is still facing Kong.
I said, did you hear what the fuck I just said?
Kong is very confused. The last thing that he wants is to fight Godzilla again. Kong is aware now that Godzilla is way more experienced. Godzilla, and he knows he can take him in the future. But that's in the future. Right now, Kong is scarred and does not have it in him to fight again. Not without preparation.
Yeah, I heard you.
Godzilla smiles, not wasting an opportunity to exercise dominance over the big ape.
Such a good boy. Why don't you help your little mini-me army clean up the mess?
And into the water Godzilla goes.